What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the New Balance 2002R from the Protection Pack or Refined Future Pack in this distressed colorway. Today's video is brought to you by Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for everyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be extremely comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this is the latest New Balance 2002R from the Protection Pack or Refined Future Pack, and it's been trickling into shops in North America throughout the past few weeks. And I'm not 100% clear what the actual suggested retail price should be, but I paid $190 for my pair, and they retail for a price of 240 Canadian dollars here in our Canadian shops. So I don't know why they're so marked up compared to the normal 2002Rs. And even if you compare it to other colorways from the Refined Future or Protection Pack, for some reason this one specifically is a lot more expensive. Either way though, the style code for this shoe is M2002RDG, and the official colorway for this shoe is Sea Salt and Vintage Orange. So as we dive into the details of this shoe, as we all probably know, vintage looking and aged looking shoes have been really popular throughout the past couple of years. But this really takes things to the next level, and honestly, I've never seen a mainstream sneaker brand release a new shoe that looks this beat up and this used. So the base layer of the shoe on the toe box, this is constructed out of a canvas material, but like I just mentioned, the entire shoe is purposely given a dirty look, and it literally looks like this shoe has been worn around by someone. It looks like they ran around in grass and mud, and then they tried to wipe it off and present this as new. And I get the look they were going for, but really this is really strange. Anyways though, right above this canvas, we have this suede material with the New Balance N logo embroidered in white, and we have more suede panels overlaid on either side of the toe box, along with the medial edge at the front. Surrounding the front toe cap, just like all your other Protection Pack or Refined Future Pack pairs, we have this ripped up looking suede, which has this jagged appearance to it, and this suede is also given that vintage and dirty look to it too. Moving downwards, we have more of these suede panels with the jagged edges, and stitched on top of this we have the New Balance N logo, which is also constructed out of this dirty looking suede. For the top two eyelets, for most 2002Rs, this area here is covered in this hard TPU material, but in the case for this pair, it's simply covered in suede. Moving downwards, we have more of these jagged suede overlays. At the very top of the ankle collar area, we have more of that canvas, and beneath this we have an overlay of suede with 2002R branding found on the lateral side. And then moving downwards, we have more of these jagged suede overlays which wrap around the back of the shoe. The suede on the bottom heel is perforated, and above this we have this triangular shaped cutout revealing this translucent New Balance branding, and the top of the heel is entirely covered in a dirty looking suede. As for the laces, so these come with these flat style laces in cream, but once again they're given a dirty look to it as well. And then underneath this, the bottom half of the tongue is constructed out of canvas, and the top is covered in suede, and it has this oval shaped cutout in the middle, revealing this translucent New Balance running branding, and you can see the yellow colored foam from within. And because this is part of the Protection Pack or Refined Future Pack, the edges of the tongue has this jagged look to it, and you can see the exposed foam layer from within. The interior of the shoe is lined in this yellowed colored textile, which gives off a very aged and worn-in appearance to it. And then as for the insoles, these come with a cork-lined insole, and we have New Balance running branding stamped on the heel in white. And if I flip the insole over to the other side, the insoles here are pretty unique as it has a sort of multicolor appearance to it, which I suspect means that the foam used here is recycled foam. But that's just my best guess, so don't quote me on that. The upper of the 2002R sits atop this foam midsole, which is constructed out of Absorb and Absorb SBS. Just like the upper of the shoe, the midsole is purposely given this dirty appearance to it, and in addition we also have New Balance's Energy technology, which is visible on the lateral heel with these gel-like pillars, and this helps with impact protection and shock absorption. Finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, so the outsole here is given this gum rubber treatment. We have this diamond-shaped traction pattern on the forefoot along with these grooves for added flexibility, and just like the upper, the rubber outsole also looks dirty too straight out of the box, and like I said before, it really looks like someone was wearing this shoe before they decided to box them up and send them to the store. And then in the middle we have this TPU plate, which is what New Balance calls their stability web technology. This is also given a dirty look to it, and this is in place to help with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most of my other 2002Rs, so I'd recommend sticking with your true size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10, and they fit me pretty well in a somewhat snug way. I personally felt that with the use of canvas with these thick suede overlays, this pair felt a little bit thicker and more padded compared to other 2002Rs, but it wasn't tight enough that I'd want to go up a half size. So if you like more of a snug one-to-one fit, then true to size should be fine for this pair. To give you guys a point of comparison, I also wear a size 10 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 997, the 990 V2 because I find that they're a little bit more narrow in the toe box, along with a lot of made in UK models like the 991, the 1500, and the 1530. And in comparison, I usually go a half size down or a 9.5 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 992, the 990 V3, V4, V5, and a lot of my 550s as well. Moving on to the topic of comfort, so these feel pretty much identical to any of your other 2002Rs. It gives you a good balance of support and cushioning, so it's not going to be overly soft and overly stacked and mushy, but there is definitely some step-in comfort straight out of the box, and at the same time, you feel quite stable and locked in. So this is just one of those models I highly recommend to people when they're looking for a very comfortable New Balance silhouette. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, material quality, I thought it was pretty good. Obviously, aside from the fact that it looks dirty, but just from touching the materials, the canvas seems pretty sturdy, and the suede overlays feel pretty nice to the touch as well. And in terms of the overall build and the craftsmanship, again, overlooking the fact that this is a completely dirty looking shoe, I thought the build on this pair itself was perfectly fine. No real issues that I could see. The stitching was on point, the panels seemed consistent, so from that end, I was pretty happy with these. So with all that out of the way now, let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, aged and vintage looking sneakers are all the rage. But like I said, this really takes things to the next level, and I can't say that that next level is a good thing. This literally looks like someone wore this shoe before taking them off and throwing them in the box and then shipping them to the store. Personally, I have limits as far as how aged and how beat up a shoe can look, and unfortunately I think this pair just crosses that line, and I definitely don't think it's worth paying that 240 Canadian dollars to get a shoe that really looks like it's been used over a long period of time. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the distressed New Balance 2002R from the Protection Pack or Refined Future Pack. What are your overall thoughts on the execution and the design of this specific pair? And for everyone else, did you grab a pair of these for yourself, or are these just too beat up for you to rock? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter as well at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all in my next review.